The San Jose Sharks are just garbage. Man, back-to-back games where you lit up 10, Pittsburgh scores 10, Vancouver scores 10, and those teams have some offensive firepower, but for God's sakes, put up a little bit of fight. The Sharks are horrific to start the season with an 0-10-1 record. Their lone point came from a shootout loss against the Colorado Avalanche. And now I'm kind of looking at the Avalanche sideways like, woof, you really struggled against this team. But in all seriousness, this has to be one of the worst NHL teams we've seen in over a decade. They're just not good. Now, you could argue Logan Couture, he's been out week to week, hasn't played a game yet in this season. And you have some solid pieces like Hurdle can be a pretty good player, Duclair, Philip Zadina they brought in as a guy you can maybe salvage. And while I think they have a few solid players that would be contributors on a playoff type team, the rest of it is just garbage, honestly. Like Nico Sturm, 0 points, 11 games played. Looking at the defense, you know, Ferraro, Burrows, Vlasic. I mean, there's just not much talent on this roster. The only one that I will give a saving grace to on this terrible, terrible team are the goalies. When you watch Blackwood and you watch Kakinen before he got hurt, I don't think they were that bad considering what was in front of them. And I kind of hope for at least one of their sakes, they get traded to a team that needs a solid backup because this is going to be a rough ride and their stats are just going to get destroyed. This is an honest conversation you can have. Will the San Jose Sharks beat their own record of 71 losses in an NHL season? And then there's another thing I have to ask. Will they have the worst goal differential of all time in an NHL season, which was set by the 74-75 Washington Capitals of minus 265 goals? They are well on their way to being that bad. They are not a good team. You have a few players of NHL caliber. I would argue, I think there's some teams in the AHL that could put up a fight and possibly win against this current iteration of the San Jose Sharks. And it's just such a travesty because those jerseys and that logo is such fire. And to like look so good but play like such shit, I think should just be illegal. But I'd like to know your thoughts. Will this San Jose Sharks team be the worst NHL team in history? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I'm Captain Paul and they need Jesus. See you in the next one.
That'll do it.